Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Let's get chat going how I need it to go. It is fucking hot as hell in my house right now for some reason. Hello. I've actually done it. I've actually gone live. And as far as I know, everything's working. Correct? Correct? Because there was one time I went live and like all of the stuff said I was live, and then I checked and apparently it was just like literally going into like nothing. And so I streamed for like 30 minutes and it just went nowhere. But yes, I'm live. I missed last week because holiday. This is actually online. I know, it's crazy. Rarely happens. I missed last week because holiday, so I was away from everything. And I missed yesterday because I am a piece of garbage who can't schedule his days well. But we're here, and I have been awake for approximately 10 minutes. I got home from the gym and just had to take a nap. I just had to die for like 30 minutes. Oh, every time I look into the viewfinder thing or the mini, I always, because it's flipped from how I actually am, I always go to part my hair on the wrong side. How's your yes, this man right here, he's live. My Thanksgiving was rather lovely. Again, I didn't stream because I was at my parents' house and away from the whole setup. But the day before Thanksgiving, I resolved myself to make a video for once, because I actually do that occasionally. And so I released a new video that I'm very proud of, and that is very different from what I normally make, or not normally make, from what I've made in the past, and is hopefully what I want to continue making more of in the future. And that is this little Mario Galaxy video right here. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Fucking no one has seen it because there's an audience mismatch right now of my entire audience is not here for that kind of video. So I basically have to like rebuild my channel from the ground up if I want to start doing this. But such is life. But it's a video I'm very proud of. And it is a video that is very personal to me. And I also think it is my best performance in a video in terms of like me in front of the green screen delivering lines. I think it is my best job in terms of that. I think I do that very well. So I'm very happy with how the video turned out. Yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about that. Other than that, I can feel myself. You know that like period where you can feel yourself getting sick and you can tell that you're on the downward swing? That's where I'm at right now, and it's not fun. I woke up this morning feeling terrible. I've got a schnasty cough that I have to, you know, fight back constantly. Today's probably going to be a short stream, which, let's be honest, most of my streams are short streams, because I'm not a long live streamer. I don't have the endurance for that. What was I saying? I was saying something. The sore throat of doom and despair. Exactly. I haven't gotten to that point yet. Okay. This is a debate that I have with multiple I've had with multiple people. I'm a big believer that the single worst symptom of being sick is a sore throat. I would take every other symptom over having a sore throat. I would rather, like, I think congestion is like not a close second, but congestion is second. But sore throat is the worst, because it's like I just want to be able to eat, right? I just want to be able to like drink water and feel okay. And that is sore throat is the one major symptom that I feel like just really does like damage over time. See? Dying. You're objectively correct. Thank you. Jeez, I'm dying. I'm gonna need to remember to mute my mic whenever that happens. There are some people who disagree with me. And I've had people argue that, like, now what's happening here? What's happening here is I am live and talking about illness. Because I can feel myself getting ill. But I haven't gotten to the worst of it. Oh wait, that's hi. We haven't gotten to the worst of it. Because the throat remains unsore. Knock on wood. But yeah, I would take, like, body aches. I would take the, like, head grogginess, congestion, coughing, sneezing, all of that over sore throat. Like, easily. Yeah. Hi, you're an OG. Most normal sweets online stream. I just need something to talk about, and I need something to, like, wake myself up. I went to an improv show last night. I think it's the first official improv show I've ever gone to. But, like, watching those people do that was, like, the most eye-opening thing of, like, fuck, I'm so much slower comedically than I thought. Or, like, than I realized. Just watching people be that fast, that consistently, was just like, oh, man, I gotta fucking lock in. Because it's like, I feel like at one point I was that fast, and I'm not right now, because I've let myself slip, because I've actually been out having a life. Worst part of a sore throat is waking up with one. I would agree with that. Actually, I don't know if I would agree with that, because I think the worst part might be every time you go to, like, drink water to try and hopefully make it better, and it just, like, it just, like, hurts. Go get a bucket of ice cold water and dunk your face, and it works every time. Well, my problem is that I need to just, like, go live. I can't, like, if I give myself this big roll up and it's like, I'm gonna go live at this time and I'm gonna, like, I will never do it. It'll never happen. You will never see me. If I have, like, I'll do this and then I'll go live. Oh, I'll go do this and that. No, you will not. I will get distracted by a million billion things, and I will never go live. I have to literally, I woke up and was just like, I have to sit down and go. It's like, I got every time. See, I look in the fucking viewfinder and I try to part to the wrong side. It's like when you're doing something and it's hard or, like, gross, and you have to sort of just convince yourself that you're, you know, not doing it, or you have to do it really fast so you don't think about it. That's me with going live. I have to just fucking, like, grip and rip. I have to do my streams like a fucking power lifter. But yeah. So I want to do this, play a little bit of Skyblock, because I do still want to make that video. I'm so upset, because I'm also working on a Majora's Mask video. And my Majora's Mask video I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be about, like, sort of self-loathing, and, like, loneliness and resentment, and, again, the sort of self-conscious and self-loathing that comes with that. It's gonna be a lot of me projecting onto children's characters. But I'm so excited for it. But, unfortunately, I lost the footage for the beginning of my recording, so I have to go back and redo it. I've done the beginning of Majora's Mask like 90 times at this point, because it keeps just, like, for some reason not saving or resetting or something. I have played just the first, like, that first cycle of Majora's Mask where you're stuck as a Deku scrub so many fucking times, and I'm so sick of having to do it every time. And there's gonna be someone, maybe, who's like, oh, you can just, like, put in a code and skip the first cycle. Like, I know that's a setting on the 2-Ship-2 Harkinian, that you can do that and just skip the first cycle. But the problem is that I have to record it. So if I do that and make my life better, it makes the video worse. So some people have to plan ahead, others just do it randomly. It's how it be on YouTube. It is, unfortunately. Dude, some people, like, I don't understand that there are some people out there who are like, yeah, every time I try to like meticulously plan out a video and like plan for algorithm stuff, the video does worse. And they're like, yeah, I have to just like trust my gut and make a video, and then like the video will do amazing. I am so fucking jealous of those people. It is absurd. Because that has never happened to me even once. Every, like, if I want to make a video that, like, does well and makes me money, I have to put so much fucking work into it. And it has ruined my upload schedule. And that's why, like, right now, I am consciously making videos that I know are going to, like, tank my channel. Because they're videos that I actually think are good. And they're videos that are very personal, but it's very different from what the audience I have wants from me. But I'm so jealous of those people who can just like, yeah, you know, I just fucking make whatever and I get 10 million views. I wish. But maybe we'll get there eventually. Who knows? But until then, I am really, God, I'm so excited. I talked about it in the last year. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start booting up Minecraft now. But I'm so excited for some of the videos I have planned. Because they just like, I don't know, they just like flow out of me. I don't know if I talked about that on the last stream, but like, I might have talked about this on the last stream. I can't remember. I know I talked about it with a friend. There's a poem by Charles Bukowski that's sorry, they've changed the Minecraft launcher and they made it way more convenient. It's awesome. Some of which watch whatever. I'll always complain about never getting a sequel to that certain video. I know you will. Hi. You are such a fucking day one. You'll like the stuff I'm making now more, I think. I think it'll more align with you, because you are like the most OG viewer on this fucking channel, which is so fun. It's so fun that you're still here. So I think you'll align a bit more with the new stuff I'm making. It's a bit more similar to the stuff I used to make. And honest, if I can find an angle on it, we might fucking see a Mario the Music Box sequel video. It's so funny that you're still here. It's so great. I'm just a 30-year-old nerd, but I prefer more introspective videos. Yeah. And that's sort of what I like to make, and that's what I like to watch also. I'm currently watching a really long, or not really long, it's like 50 minutes, but really long video on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And like, it sort of explains a misconception, because I haven't read Frankenstein. This video makes me want to read Frankenstein. But it's talking about like how the true sort of horror and tragedy of Frankenstein isn't like, oh, he's a big fucking monster and he's really scary. But it's the nature of like being born unlovable. Being born like not that people choose, like, not that you don't have love right now, but that you are incapable of ever receiving it from anyone else. And like how that is the real horror of Frankenstein. And like this sort of tragedy of the monster of like, no, he's like, it comes from this sense that like society will never accept you and can never accept you because of like just the way you fucking are. And it's a really good video. It's a very good video. So I'm watching that. But no, that's the kind of stuff that I like and I like to make. And so I'm really excited to be making that more. Do any of these have a face cam on them? Where the fuck's my... Oh, wait, no. I know where it is. It's down here. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna go to face cam while I get into the world. Skyblock. Okay, awesome. I'm not sure. I'm always so fucking scared that, like... There we go. And we're here. I'm always so scared that something I do is going to, like... you know, there's going to be a loading screen for a second, and it's going to give my full IP address and full living address and full name and date of birth and all that. Like, there is something inside me that is just certain that, like, because again, I've done that one time. I did that one time in an editing tutorial that I made on my Patreon and accidentally flashed my full real name. I'm still up for bringing you cookies. Yay, cookies. I think the idea of being unlovable might be why neurodivergent and queer spaces vibe so hard with horror. That's a really good take. And one sec. I need to think about that. I've taken to actually stopping and thinking instead of just running my mouth all the time. I have philosophy classes now, and so alright, I need to build like another portal. I think I have to think. Actually, I'm not going to try and think on this, and I'm not going to try and speak on this because I am a very straight dude. God, this is like the most efficient or inefficient nether portal building the world has ever seen. Until one day he invented the wonderful sausage machine. Oh. Actually, I can... Your boy has... Come on, take speed. Nope, okay. So then here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna set it there. I'm just gonna wait for a thing to fly up and light it like that. I don't think I have gravel. No, I don't. Lol, no. Totally fair, man. I don't want you to get in hot water just for chatting on a chill stream. I'm not... Is this the baby version of Skyblock or something? You misplaced the obsidian, you're eternally damned. That is true, and I failed to consider that. Come on, throw a fucking sparking light, damn it. I've played... I'm gonna get more. Come on! Throw a fucking thing. No portal, I guess. It'll get there. It'll get there. Work! Yeah, because I can't even fucking do anything because I have to leave the the lava there. So I literally just have to, like, wait. As far as I know. I don't know. Again, I've never... This is my first time actually playing Skyblock. Light! But no, as far as I know, this is not the baby version of Skyblock. This is Skyblock. But no, I'm not worried about getting in hot water. I'm more just worried... It's like an old man yelling at his TV to work. That's how I feel. I feel so slow right now. I feel, like, sluggish. But no, it's not about me worried about, like, getting in hot water. It's me worried about, like, being wrong. Or, like, again, just, like, speaking on things that I don't fucking understand. And so it's not, like, it's not a hot water thing. It's more just, like, I don't want to be wrong. Please! Wait a minute. You know what I could... There we go! Come on! Bruh! I've done this before. Just a fucking waste of my wood. Why didn't that work? 'Cause I've done that before. Because that's how I used to light... Or I had to light a fucking portal like that a couple times in the other Minecraft challenge I did like 900 years ago. Wow. Portal can't light with a plank inside it. You are so right. You're so smart. If I set it like there. If I set it there and lights on the side, that might do it. God, this is a children's game. I'm so fucking horrible. I'm so horrible at Skyblock. Creator's Dilemma doesn't work when recording / stream. Always works when not. That you have no idea. You have no fucking idea. I am a big believer in like Murphy's Law of whatever can happen will happen. I'm convinced that I am one of my superpowers, right? There are some people that you meet in life who just have superpowers, right? Not big ones. It's not like, oh, you meet a guy who can fly. But it's like every now and then you'll meet someone where it's just like, I have one friend with the power of just like immense luck. I don't think I've ever seen anything go like wrong for him ever. He is just a fucking wunderkind. My superpower that I think I have is that I never go unpunished. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that I thoroughly and honestly believe that if I do not idiot-proof every aspect of a plan, it will not fucking happen. Everything will go terrible. And so, light! That is what I believe my superpower is that if it can go wrong, it will go wrong, which is kind of just Murphy's Law, but still, well, you know what I mean. What can happen will happen is Murphy's Law. I do live streaming and decent editing on a different channel. I do have an idea. Yeah, it's a fucking horrible. Does overthinking count as a superpower? No, I don't think... It's not like... It has to be something that it's like how the world responds to you. A superpower is not like... A superpower isn't a thing you do. A superpower is like reality warping around you. It's like... Again, my friend who's just, like, great at everything. He is a fucking top-tier athlete, just, like, naturally good at every game he plays, doesn't fucking, like, lift or do anything, will just stay shredded all the time. Like... Light! Sweets is online. Yeah, I'm God. On the first day. My husband's useless superpower is that he can grab the exact number of envelopes he needs to mail stuff off at work without counting them. That's actually kind of sick. I'm gonna lose my mind. Hit the block! Hit the Quan! Come on, do it. Because I can't fucking do anything. I literally just have to, like, sit and talk. I guess I could collect all the sand? I'm gonna go collect all of the sand. Or I'll just jump into a hole. So being schizo is being a power. This is taking a while. You're telling me... Again, this is baby's first Skyblock. It's not baby Skyblock, but it is baby's first Skyblock. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that because then I'll be stuck down there. I actually need... I won't be stuck down there, but I'm gonna go all the way back. Get my cobblestone. Maybe putting the wood on the side of the lava. You might be a genius, and I might be the dumbest man alive. I'm so fucking stupid. God. Again, this is what happens when I stream right after waking up. Because you're just so right. You're just right. That's gonna light, and then we're gonna be fucking golden. Perchance. Fucking maybe? What? Huh? What's happening here? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. What is your channel banner? Say again. I like to pretend to play video. I like to pretend I play video games. I did have. There was some. Okay, so there is apparently a very lucrative market, for scamming the shit out of small YouTube creators, like small to mid-sized YouTube creators. What the fuck is happening here? That should have lit on fire like 900 years ago. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Why? Do that to one of these! That is lava on wood! But there's apparently a very lucrative market for this. So I get a lot of scam emails. Hello. That are just like very clearly auto-generated. I need to fucking maximize wood here. And I had one that reached out to me, because, like, usually they're very lazy. Usually these emails are very lazy. I had one that emailed me and introduced themselves, and it was like, hello, I like to pretend I play video games. They addressed me by the name on my channel banner, not the actual name of the channel. Which I thought was fucking insane. Of like, how bad does your AI have to fuck up to email me under the sentence that's like the channel tagline and not under my actual fucking name? How many of them are Raid Shadow Legends? Shockingly, none. Raid Shadow Legends, my Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship came through my agency, Puka. They hooked me up. Apple! But I have gotten no emails from Raid. What the fuck is going on over here, okay? Because the other one lit on fire. Why can't you guys light on fire? One of you. What was that? What the fuck was that? Yes! Finally! God! Please. Fucking please. There we go! My god, that took too long. Get back in there. Get back in there. This is huge. After 90 fucking minutes. Oh my god, I haven't been recording any of this. Record. My fucking computer's not letting me record. Great. Apple. There we go. Now we're recording. Da-da-da-da. Which, honestly, that's all fine to have not recorded, because I got nothing done. Whee! Those can go back in there. Replant a tree. Let's go to the nether. Let's get some nether reason. No, I don't want to trade that for that. There we go. 6 planks all directly behind should make the portal thing faster. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm a moron. So we don't do that. Messed up the opening. OBS that up. So that's weird. What the fuck was that? Ice, sugarcane, birch. Good, give me that. Okay. I'll worry about the glowstone later. That was almost fucking horrible. For some reason it just shattered instantly. And I would have been stuck there. So I have an ice, which means I can make infinite water. Pretty sure that's how that's supposed to be, but that would also fuck up my little generator over here. Ah! Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, I'm so gonna fucking die. Fuck off! I can't make a bed. This isn't my fault. Oh, why do I respawn there? Fuck off! Why are there so many of you? Ow. This sucks. Stop it. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here, you. Fuck off. Come here, come here. Ow, you fucker. Definitely punch the other part of the nether portal. Yeah, you right, you right. Come here, you. Fuck you, get back here. Why do you have so much health? You should die in like 2 hits. This is my addition to Minecraft. Phantom should die in 2 fucking hits. Get over here. There were 3 of them. But I think I killed 1. Or it just, like, got bored. Okay, so... I think the 3rd one got bored. Get back here! I just jumped right in. Oh, the lava's over there. We're good. Get over here. Come on. Come here, you. Coward! God, you fucker! Get stuck! Die! How have I done no damage to you? Die! Stupid wannabe bird. Nice. And it only took the vast majority of my health. I need to start fucking farming. Melon. Oh, I just moved it in the fucking chest. I'm a moron. Melon gives me melon seeds. Melon seeds. Need to make a hoe. Da 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 da. The universe will never be the same. I'll make some cake. I'll make some cake. Should I start doing a day number of asking Sweets to do a Mario the Music Arc vid? You'll be asking for a very long time. I already have a long list of other things I want to do. Since you're on Java, you have to time your sword slashes with the timing of the little swords under. That does make sense. Yeah, I forgot about that. Stop spam clicking. Yeah, we got. I forgot that there's actual fucking combat mechanics in this game. Okay. Now I need to make, God willing, an infinite water thing. I'm gonna get more cobblestone right now, real quick. Just because. I only have 29. That's not nearly enough. I need to expand. The factory must grow. Boo. dying. Fuck this. Ugh. No, I need to fucking... I keep telling myself I'm gonna do research on, like, how to actually play Skyblock, and I keep not doing it. Whoopsie. But I feel like this is also part of the experience, is just being a fucking moron. Come on, give me... Oh, I'm too close, and so it's flying out that way, that's why. But I feel like part of the experience is just being a moron and figuring shit out. Again, God willing. Like, for example, right now, I don't exactly know how to make an infinite water source. We're gonna figure it out. Oh, wait a minute. One sec. Do I know how to make an infinite water source? Because if I remember correctly, it's like... This is like the worst way to fucking do this. You need like this, and then you do it. If I put it there, it'll flow like that. I take you. I put you there. No. Yes. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it is literally just that. Lovely. We are so back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to enter the farming arc. Again, God willing. 2x2, 2 buckets of water. Exactly. I do remember some things. I do remember some things from when I was like 12 and could actually fucking play Minecraft. Dude, it is crazy. I was such a big Minecraft fan. From like... God, what would the years have been? Like 2017, I think. When was SMP Live? When was the SMP Live era? I'm pretty sure it was 2017. From like 2017 to it would be 2021. I was such a big fucking Minecraft fan. And there's a really funny thing. I didn't realize it at the time. Because I was fully just like, yeah, I like funny videos. Like, that's where it was in my mind. It was like, I just like, because I was on like the comedy side of Minecraft. Like watching Minecraft. And really just games in general. I liked the improv. I liked storylines. I like shit like that. But I literally had one day where I was like, everything I'm watching is Minecraft. Where it just like hit me that like, holy shit, I'm a Minecraft kid. Because I never thought of it like that before. Because I was just like, hee hee, people funny. Grow. The factory must grow, baby. We are going to make everything wider. Is this a very inefficient spread for my things? Absolutely. We're not going to worry about that. Dying. Researching for a run is boring. Look at most challenge creators that research like crazy and have to make up for it in editing. I mean, I guess that's fair, but there's something neat about a heavily researched video. There are some there are some that are like, specifically for me, like Pokemon creators, where it's like they just research the shit out of like potential like the stats of like things appearing and the stats of like shit even being able to happen and being able to back it up with like all the math and all of that. I find really neat sometimes. So sometimes that's my defense. Do I wish I could do that? Kind of, but I do not have the patience or like raw numbers intelligence. I'm a decently smart cookie, but I am min-maxed for like social sciences and like joke writing. I do not have a fucking... No, I used to have a numbers bone in my body, and at some point in the last 2 years, it withered and died. Build outwards with slabs if you want to save time. Yeah, I guess, but I also... I mean, you are just right, but also fuck that. I have my slabs here, but I'm so paranoid that, like, because if you build up one slab, I'm pretty sure shift, yeah, like you can just fall off of blocks. And so I'm worried that I'm gonna like fucking tank off the edge. For a second, I got really... Okay, so I did use all of my cobblestone, which means I have to make a fucking wooden pickaxe for a second, which is total fucking moronic resource management there. But I'm gonna do this. Oh hey, there's a cobblestone. I hate wasting resources. Come on, give me that. Yay. Okay, I have 3. Good. We're making a fucking stone again. That sucked. We're just gonna... I hate wasting resources, I say as I immediately put that pickaxe in the chest forever. Research video isn't a research stream. Doing math for 50 minutes isn't something everyone wants to watch. 50 minutes of math and 5 minutes of gameplay is not well made for attention. That is correct. Humanities people trying to live life while STEM get jobs and make money. That is... Dude, there is like... If I could be, like, an English major... I always say that I'm, like, the most English major person to not be an English major. But, like, God, I wish I could. I wish I could, like, get a degree in English or a degree in, like, the arts. But, unfortunately, like, it's just not... Or, like... Honestly, part of me wishes I could get a PhD in, like, political science. But the thing I always say to people is that if you get a PhD in political science, there are 3 paths for you. You either successfully become a politician, which is very, very hard. You successfully become a professor, which is also very hard. It's a very competitive field. Or you successfully become homeless. Those are your 3 options with a PhD in political science. Or just, like, still go to law school, like all the people who got, like, a bachelor's in political science and then went to law school did. Those are kind of your options. So it's, like, ideally, like, I'd love to do something like that. But you are absolutely right of just, like, where the fuck the money at. It's a winner-take-all, prospect. I've got 13 fucking cobblestone. I've done no work. I need to just get my fucking block count up. Like, that's all. Been there, I was poli-sci and pivoted to legal assistant work. Yeah, like, that's the... Excuse me. Like, that is unfortunately just the pipeline. It's just, like, anything even somewhat related to the social sciences is just fucking lawyer. Because you can take... Because, like, the LSAT is a logic test. So it's like you don't actually need a specific major to take the LSAT and get into law school. So, like, it's just unfortunately everyone does, like, a cool degree and then looks around and is like, gotta be a lawyer. Like, every single time. It's terrible. But no, it would be... But, like, because, like, there's such a value in the humanities. This is one of the things... Okay, one of my, like... controversial, not even controversial, but like as a like pretty proudly left-leaning dude, I do have I have somewhat of a soft spot for some of the things that Jordan Peterson says. And now I know that's a horrible fucking thing to say because he's like terrible in a lot of ways, But when you hear him talk about the value of a humanities degree and what it does for you, and his sort of fervent belief that people should go into the humanities, and the benefits of learning to speak, learning to read, learning to write, learning to articulate yourself. He is just right. He is just 100% correct. And I know that's not a unique take to him. But it was something that was very strange, because you don't hear it a lot on the right, of someone promoting, I don't know, an academic field in that way. But there are so many fucking benefits to learning the humanities and learning to articulate yourself and learning how to think about shit. Can you tell that I have a triple major, or not triple major, it's a collaborative major is what it is. PPE. My major is philosophy, politics, and economics, all wrapped into one. And so I do love me a good philosophy class. No. Okay. We have cobblestone. Oh, alright. I said I need to start farming. That's what I'm gonna do. God, everything looks terrible. I have, like... It's fucking brutalist architecture going on out here. I wanna level this off, because that's gonna bug me. We played Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. It's Hollow Knight. Without the lonely, depressing theme. I've heard good things about it. I haven't played it. But I've heard it was a surprisingly good game. Just wanted to say you make some great videos. Thank you. Thank you. I try. And God willing, I want to make some better ones. Yeah, let's get you. And then where's my bucket? Where did these suck-ups and game suggestions come from? I don't know. Sometimes people just pour in. Sometimes people just drop by to be like, hey, you do good shit. And you know what? I'm all for that, because sometimes everything's way too crowded. I'll restructure everything in a little bit, but... There we go. My hose over here. But... God, I'm dying. No, sometimes people just drop in and to be like, hey, you make good stuff. Which, again, I appreciate. I will never shit on someone for that, because it's just nice. And as someone who is like, yippee, constantly... God, I hope this is going to grow this way and not that way. Constantly convinced that everything he makes is terrible. I appreciate it. Because I always doubt, like, that's one of the things. That's one of the things that's like, once you start making things, there's a really good video by a creator named CJ the X. It's actually a Rick and Morty video, but it talks about once you start making things, there's this gap that develops between where you are and what you want to make. And it's inevitable. And that gap is actually good because it indicates that you have good taste. That's what it is. It's your actual ability and like experience not matching up with your level of taste. But with no sort of external feedback of people who are like, no, this is good, this is great. Like, for me, my taste just sort of goes. And it just, like, doesn't stop. So, like, again, the Mario video that I made, I'm very proud of it now. As I was making it, I was fucking certain that, like, until I put in all of the music and was, like, done with it, I was like, this video fucking sucks. Oh my god, it's terrible. Like, I didn't feel like I said anything. I didn't feel like... I felt like... I just felt like it wasn't worth it. And then once I sort of took a step back and was like, okay, it's not as bad as I was convincing myself it was. So I will always appreciate, again, sort of the external feedback to fight back the... I don't know, that sense. Because I also... One of my issues is that when I think about a topic too much, I start to just, like, assume everyone else has thought about it too much. So my issue is that I always assume that the conclusions I come to and the things I say are just, like, too obvious to everyone else. And then I'll, like, post the thing and they'll be like, you left out, like, 9 different things that would have explained this better. And I'm like, yeah, because I thought about that and I had a whole section about that and I deleted it because I thought it was too obvious. That's one of my main issues also, is I trim out all of my connecting tissue because I've spent so long thinking about it that I'm like, well, this is obvious, naturally. Why am I getting hit with ads in half my screen? Don't ask me, dog. YouTube does weird shit. What would your reaction be to being a 5 million sub YouTuber or streamer? I mean, it'd be kind of neat because I wouldn't have to... I wouldn't have to worry about fucking being a lawyer. I don't know. It would be cool, but if I blew up overnight and it was like, oh my god, you went from 50K to 5 million overnight, that would be atrocious, I think. Because when that happens, okay, I've talked about this in the past. There's a thing that I like to call the Lin-Manuel Miranda effect. Because he's the person who I first saw this with. And that is, when you get someone who grows really, really quickly, and people are like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. Give it 6 to 8 months, everyone will heel turn and despise them. And it happens every time. Almost every time. There are a couple of exceptions right now. I think, like, IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat have kind of stayed... no, actually, Kai Cenat recognized. There's also going to be the thing in the back of my head of, like, this is going to go really, really bad in 6 to 8 months. And everyone's going to fucking hate it. Don't think of it as a second job, but something you love to do. That's why it helps me to just stream and weekly upload. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm trying to get back into, was because when it started actually making money, I started putting way more pressure on myself and started making things that I wasn't actually, like, didn't actually like and wasn't actually proud of. And now I'm trying to get back to the roots of, like, oh, right, I was talking about, I cut myself off. A poem by Charles Bukowski. I think it's called So You Want to Be a Writer. And it's just a really long list of reasons of, like, basically why not to. It's this thing of, like, if you want it for fame or money, don't do it. If it doesn't come roaring out of you, don't do it. If your options are either, like, be a writer or a bullet in the head, if that's not your choice, don't do it. It's a very good poem. I highly suggest. Did it freeze? Fuck, am I frozen? Chat, am I frozen? Chat, are we here? Okay, this is huge. Okay, we're good. No, we good now? Awesome. Okay, I got worried for a second. But anyways, poem, Charles Bukowski. All about, like, if it doesn't just flow out of you. You're just behind on messages? Okay, awesome. Thank you. But if it doesn't just flow out of you, then don't do it. And I have thought about that poem for every script I've written for, I think, since the Bloodborne video I made, which was like over a year ago. That was a year and a half ago about. Because all of those scripts felt a little bit forced. Actually, that's not true. Since the Dark Souls video. That one was the last one that I did that I was like super passionate about. That Dark Souls video and then the Iron Lung video. My videos that I'm most proud of that I've made in the last like year are all of the ones that have done like really bad. Which is not a good sign. But they're the ones that I was like way happiest make. To be fair, also, the Iron Lung one I made partly because I thought Markiplier's movie. Because I made and released that video around the time that Edge of Sleep came out, which was Markiplier's other TV show. And I thought that his like Iron Lung movie was going to come out. And I was like, awesome, I'll, you know, bandwagon on the SEO a little bit. Because it's a cool game. I like the game. And there's a movie coming out. And the movie is like just now releasing. Over a year later. So maybe that video will get an SEO bump, but we'll see. Because I love that video. And that was, again, when I started sort of experimenting with going to other locations again. Which is fun, and I do enjoy doing that. It's just the problem with doing that and getting all the fun scenery is that it's really labor-intensive. Oh, this is going to grow the wrong way, isn't it? It's going to grow and, like, want to grow that way. Whatever, we'll see. My personal favorite of yours was the Rain World video you did. Yeah, I know. And that's a lot of people's favorite video. It's just certainly not mine. I think I have some really good jokes in that. I do think I have some really good jokes in it. But like, it's gonna sound really like self-important when I say this. The video does not say much about me. And right now, I'm at a point where I sort of want the videos I make to reflect me a bit more. And I don't think that one does. I think that one's very good at... Dislike stream still sweets, likes creating again. I really do right now, though. That's the thing. It's not, like... The stuff I'm making right now... Of, like, again, this Majora's Mask video that I was talking about that I'm really excited for. That Mario Galaxy video was the easiest time writing I have had in, like, God knows how long. That was something that just flowed out of me. It was awesome. Also, thank you for the $2. But I started thinking about the Charles Bukowski poem again. Because I sat there and I just fucking... Sure you do. They all say that. But I just fucking...